Rutabaga by Marie Louise Gay. Roselyn Rutabaga woke up with a plan. Today she would dig the biggest hole on earth. Not a tiny mouse hole, not a medium-sized rabbit hole. The biggest hole on earth. Maybe she would dig right down to the other side of the world. Maybe she would find pirate's treasure. Who knows? Anything could happen. Roselyn thumped, 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 thumped downstairs to breakfast. "Will you be back in time for lunch?" called her father. "Of course," answered Roselyn, and she ran outside. "Definitely not here. Too rocky. Here. Not too near the oak tree." Roselyn looked around for the perfect spot to dig the biggest hole on earth. Not too rocky, not too near the oak tree. Definitely not in her father's prize-winning carrot bed. "Aha!" thought Roselyn. "Right here, in the middle of the lawn." She started to dig. "Whoa there!" yelled a worm. "What in the world do you think you are doing?" "I'm digging the biggest hole on earth, sir," answered Roselyn. "This is my front yard!" shouted the worm. "You can't dig your big old hole here, you silly rabbit." Roselyn blushed. "Oh, I'm sorry, sir," she said. "I'll dig somewhere else." The worm muttered angrily as he wriggled back down in the earth. Roselyn Rutabaga carefully filled the hole. She started digging in another spot, near the fence. She dug and dug and dug. Then a mole appeared, blinking in the sunlight. "What are you doing in my bedroom?" he grumbled. "I'm digging the biggest hole on earth," she said. "What on earth for?" asked the mole. "I want to go to the South Pole," said Roselyn, "to meet a penguin or two." "Listen," said the mole. "I dig holes all the time. Small ones, big ones. I'm a hole specialist. And I can tell you, there are no penguins down there." "That's because he hasn't dug the biggest hole on earth," thought Roselyn. "You woke me up," added the mole. "Now I'm in a bad mood." "I'm dreadfully sorry," said Roselyn. "I'll dig somewhere else." "Penguins," muttered the mole. "What's next? Elephants?" He burrowed back into his sandy bed, and in a moment he was snoring. Roselyn sighed. This was not going to be easy. Roselyn Rutabaga decided to dig the hole near the lilac bush. She looked around. No one in sight. She stamped the ground. No angry worm. No grouchy mole. She dug and dug and dug, and soon all you could see were the tips of Roselyn's ears. Can you see her ears? "This will be the biggest, most beautiful hole in the world," thought Roselyn. "People will line up to admire it." She dug faster. "Maybe I'll find gold," she thought. "Maybe I'll find—" "A dinosaur bone!" Roselyn cried. She examined the bone. Roselyn was very excited. She would be famous. "I'm sure this is a triceratops. Big toe bone," she said. "It's not," barked the dog. "I buried that bone there last week. I got it at the butcher's, and I know he doesn't sell dinosaur bones." Roselyn threw the bone up to the dog. "Thanks," barked the dog, "and dig somewhere else. You're wrecking my bone cupboard." Roselyn lay in the bottom of the hole. She sighed heavily. She would never dig the biggest hole on earth. Ever. "My," said Roselyn's father, "this must be the biggest hole in the universe. Roselyn, are you down there?" "Yes," whispered Roselyn. "I can hardly see you," said her father. "You must be hungry. Shall we eat lunch?" "Okay," answered Roselyn. "But bring your sweater. It's really cold in the South Pole." "Do you think penguins like carrot sandwiches?" asked Roselyn. I don't know, answered her father. As soon as we see one, we'll ask. Rosalind smiled. She couldn't wait to meet a penguin.